Get a job, just get a job, you stupid lazy bum. Why don't the homeless just get a job? Brian, I don't understand. Other homeless people have jobs. I don't understand why you can't get a job. I don't understand why you can't do it. Oh my God, I hear this so many times now from so many people, including my own dad now. I mean, show of hands, just real quick. How many of you guys have actually tried getting and keeping a job while living in a dying, broken car, drowning in problems on the street? Just show of hands, real quick, right now. I'll wait. Exactly. So, I pulled up a couple of things here because I figured since so many of you guys are so reluctant, resistant, whatever, to taking my word for it, I thought perhaps maybe I'll take someone else's word for it. So I'm going to start this off. I'm going to jump all the way to the bottom here, make my point, and then I'm going to work my way up from the top from here. So this person, Smokey Bear 9, has a reply. 1, I had a job when I was homeless, and it's actually way more expensive and not enough to get an apartment. 2, it's almost impossible to get a job if you're homeless. I used a house without permission and intercepted their mail before they woke up so I wouldn't miss mail. 3, if you're homeless, you need housing first to stabilize, then a job. Oh my God, what a fucking concept! Stability! Stability to hold a job! No way! Oh fuck! Sorry guys, I'm just really, it's just, oh fuck. You guys just frustrate the living shit out of me, and I've just been itching to do this video. So I pulled up these couple things to back me up. I'm going to read a couple of things here, and then I have a couple more things to pull up. So the first response here says, you don't think they've tried? Any job that would be willing to give them the time of day for an interview would be more than happy to pay them the bare minimum, maybe less if they think they can get away with it. They need money for a home so they can clean up and shower and look all nice for an interview to get a job, if they even get an interview to start with. You can't get shit without an address. No bank account, no benefits, nothing. Exactly. Check this out. It's deeper than just get a job. When you don't look good, you don't feel good. When you don't feel good, you don't care for yourself. So if you're homeless with no resources, where are you getting the basic things? That's what overtakes the mindset of the homeless. Where are you getting showers met or presentable clothing to go on interviews? Even if those weren't an issue, let's say you start work today. You're not getting a check for 2 to 3 weeks for the first check at most jobs. So how are you eating for that time while you wait for a check? How are you resting up if the job you work, if you now work is manual labor? How are you staying clean and presentable during that time so you can work? People who have never been through these types of financial hardships will never understand that when you have no money and no resources, you don't get a job and climb the ladder. People are still blind to the overall state of poverty other than what they see in movies and lies on the news. I mean, I'm just so glad I found actual, other people here, to back me up and say the same kind of things I've been trying to say to you guys all along. So like, why can't, why do so many of you guys have such a big problem with simply listening to me and understanding what I have to say and my perspective on all this? I mean, I'm going through it. I'm living it. I tried getting a job last year. It didn't work out. There's just too many damn problems living out here on the streets like this. So I'm not even done, you guys. I'm just getting wound up here. So like, comment, subscribe if, anyway. I have a job, no real mental issues, and I still worry about housing, rent, and house prices in southern Ontario. Not the nicest at the moment. So, well, you can read this if you want. My wife is a psychiatric nurse who works with homeless people. Most have major mental issues that keep that unable to hold down a job, or had a massive mental breakdown that caused them to lose everything. Losing everything middle-aged can break you. It's sad, but it's possible to change. Get a job and off the street, as there are programs that assist. I'm not even going to get into that right now. And have free housing if the person really wants change, in all caps. Most homeless want to be drug or alcohol fueled individuals who just don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah, well, I'm one of the few who are actually still trying and still working, still driving and Mickey Mousing my car together with the push button start that I just installed. That's going to be a whole separate video. Oh, fuck. Like, I'm actually still trying here. I'm trying to keep this car working by any and all means I possibly can with no resources here. Very limited to no resources. Can't even afford parts right now. So I'm just trying the best I can. I'm actually trying to work and make a actual legitimate income, living, whatever, you know? Ah, eh. I love when people say this, like you need an address to get a job / cash a check. How would you like them to do this? How about places that turn down renters because they are homeless? How would you like them to get around this? Or maybe admit 80% of us is a bad week or two away from being in the same place, and it's not just some mental health / addiction problem. Thank you. Fuck. Just being employed doesn't afford you a house. Job application form, name, address. Address. By the way, I just found out there was a movement to basically classify homelessness as a protected class, just like race, gender, religion, or anything like that. But it was turned down in California. Well, the article I read, I think it was like from 2017 or 2018. I don't know if it's changed since then. But unless I hear differently, as far as I know, right now, an employer can legally discriminate you just on the basis of being homeless, just on that alone. Not saying that they all necessarily will take advantage of that, but that is an option for them. This article from the National Homeless Collective is a very interesting article. So why don't they just get a job? We hear this a lot. Homelessness is a complex and multifaceted issue that affects millions of people around the world. Among the many challenges that people experiencing homelessness face, finding and maintaining employment can be especially difficult. Without a stable home address, access to basic resources, and the support of a social network, individuals often encounter significant barriers to employment that can make it difficult to secure a job and sustain long-term employment. What a concept! Oh my God! One of the most obvious challenges that individuals experiencing homelessness face when it comes to finding and maintaining employment is a lack of a fixed address. Many job applications require applicants to provide a mailing address or a phone number where they can be reached, which can be difficult for people who may not have a consistent address or phone number. Even when people are able to provide contact information, potential employers may be hesitant to hire someone who lacks a permanent address, which can be seen as a sign of instability or unreliability. Oh my God! Those words that I've been repeating so many times that go into one ear and out the other of everyone that seems to be in the comments section of all my videos. Oh fuck! Somebody else saying it. Sign of instability or unreliability. Oh my God! Alright, I'm done with my rant. Fuck, I just have so much pent up energy about all of this. As I said, you guys frustrate the living shit out of me. Although some places are available to use as an address for mail, it isn't always easy for someone with no means of transport to get there regularly to collect their mail. Especially if my car's breaking down or not starting. Another significant obstacle caused by homelessness when it comes to employment is a lack of basic resources, or lack of access to basic resources. Without a home, individuals may not have access to a computer or internet, which may make it difficult to search for job openings or complete online applications. We also need to remember that with technology changing at such a fast pace, many people do not have the level of technological literacy to keep up with how jobs are applied for. Well, thank God I'm not affected by that. I'm very technologically literate. I used to build and repair computers back when I actually had electricity to work with. Additionally, without a consistent source of income, individuals may struggle to afford basic necessities such as transportation, clothing, and hygiene supplies, all of which are necessary for maintaining a professional appearance and attending job interviews. Even when people experiencing homelessness are able to secure employment, maintaining that employment can be challenging. Individuals may face a number of barriers that often make it difficult to show up to work consistently and perform well on the job. Oh my God, that's what I've been saying all along too. Oh my God, and it's not coming from me. For example, they may struggle to find safe and reliable transportation to work. Or they may face health problems that make it difficult to maintain a regular work schedule. Additionally, without a stable home environment, people rough sleeping may struggle to get enough rest or maintain a healthy diet, which can affect their ability to perform well on the job. Imagine sleeping on cold concrete at night, then having to get up, get ready for work, get there, and be on top of your game all day, knowing full well that when you leave, your bed will be a sidewalk and your pillow will be your jacket if it's even warm enough to take it off. Perhaps most significantly, individuals living with homelessness often lack the support of a social network that can help them find and maintain employment. Without family or friends to provide emotional and financial support, people may struggle to stay motivated and maintain a positive outlook. Additionally, homelessness causes a lack of social connections that can help people learn about job opportunities or connect with potential employers. Despite these many challenges, there are organizations and programs that exist to support people experiencing homelessness in finding and maintaining employment. Many shelters and community organizations offer job training programs, resume building workshops, and other resources to help individuals prepare for and secure employment. But they are rarely, if ever, funded adequately. Additionally, some employers, such as National Homeless Collective, are committed to hiring individuals who have experienced homelessness and may be willing to overlook some of the barriers that homeless individuals face when applying for jobs. If only more employers were like that. It is always important to keep in mind that finding and maintaining employment can be extremely difficult for people experiencing homelessness. Say that louder for those slow ones at the back. It is always important to keep in mind that finding and maintaining employment can be extremely difficult for people experiencing homelessness. Just want to make sure that that's getting through everyone's heads. Okay? Without a stable home address, access to basic resources, and the support of a social network, individuals not only face severe psychological barriers to employment, they also face other significant barriers that can make it difficult to secure and maintain long-term employment. What is needed is more supportive community organizations, employers, and advocates who can connect with individuals who want to work and can work, but need the support to overcome these barriers and build a stable and fulfilling life for themselves. What a concept! A significant policy potential employers can offer is to reduce the strict start and finish times expected from employees that allow those without stable accommodation the freedom and flexibility to start and finish their workday at times more suitable to engage in and maintain employment. Well, sort of what I'm doing with rideshare and delivery, except my car's breaking down and I have to push a button now to start it as I'm turning the key. More understanding and empathy towards the difficulties of employment through homelessness is needed across the entire employment landscape in general. And here on my channel, in the comments section, for fuck's sakes. When we know better, we can do better. Well, we'll see about that. I don't know if that's possible in the comments section of my channel. Speaking of which, leave your comments down below. And I'm going to keep trying to push on. See you next time, guys.